Hey guys, what's up? Trainer Mike here, and we're hanging out today for our Flex Friday back workout at Axiom Fitness here in Boise, Idaho. So gorgeous gyms here. Today, the BBCom headquarters are locked up because they're filming something special for you guys in there. So we're hanging out here again at Axiom Fitness, hitting our back workout. So today, really trying to focus on some of those basic old school exercises that help to build a mile wide back with a lot of thickness and detail in there. So we're gonna start off with deadlifts. It's gonna be a great workout, so I'm looking forward to taking you guys through it. Remember, like, comment, and share for your chance to win $25 of in-store credit. So throughout the time that we're going live today for the workout, remember, like, comment, share. If you guys have any questions, put them down. I'll come back and comment on those later on my Facebook there, Michael Hildebrand. Or you guys can check me out on Instagram at TrainerMike1. So we're starting off with deadlifts, and we're going set of 12, 10, 8, and then 6 today for this. So we're starting off with our set of 12. So, first set of 12, it's always good, that first set of deadlifts. Gets the heart rate going so much. I love deadlifts because it's such a compound movement that you actually, you end up burning a ton of calories doing something like a deadlift. So, first set of 12, we're gonna throw on a little more weight. We're gonna go 10, and then again 8, and then 6. So here, we did 315 for 12, felt pretty good. So we're gonna throw on a 25 for 10 reps this time. So I usually will throw a belt on if I get like under 10 reps. So I'm gonna put one on, 10 reps here. I just like this, guys, because it helps me brace my core a little better. It's almost that reminder when you're wearing a belt that, to push your abdomen out, which will create some of that pressure to help protect your back and your spine. So, whew, it's a heart pump in those deadlifts. So we're gonna go now for our set of 10. Looking for about 2 minutes rest in between sets for these compound movements. So 10, 365 on the bar. Definitely feel the heart going on those. So I'm watching the clock, trying to make sure we stick to about that 2 minute rest time. It takes a little bit of time on the deadlifts, guys, to catch your breath, let those muscles recover. Last thing you want to do is rush something as compound as deadlifts. So felt pretty good there, 365 for 10 reps. We're gonna go up now to 405 for 8 reps, and then probably jump up to like 455 for our last set of 6. We've got about a minute left. And I know I talked about it last time, but I do wear straps when I do deadlifts. Go ahead, put your comments now, get your grip strength up. But fact is, when my reps are a little higher and I'm focusing on a really good back day, I like the straps because I feel like it allows me to use more of my back, especially later on in the workout if I don't exhaust it here. About 20 seconds. We'll hit set number 3, 8 reps. The last one got a little tough. It's gonna be a grinder. Let me know what you guys are training today. Comment below. Let me know what's going on for Flex Friday. That one took it out of me. So 8 reps for set 3. We're gonna take a couple minutes rest. Go to our final set for 6 reps. So why do I go from 12 to 10 to 8 to 6? It's just a method of training. I switch it up. Last time we did 5 sets of 5. This just allows us to work with some different rep ranges and gives a little different feel to the workout. So that was tough, but I want to push it. So I'm going to throw on another 25 on each side, which will put us at 455 for our last set of 6. The other reason why I like to wear straps when I deadlift is so I can do a double overhand. It's a lot harder to do a double overhand grip without straps, and I feel like it helps to protect the biceps a little more. Whenever you grip underhand, you're at a little greater risk for things like bicep tears. So again, I'd rather focus on the back. Double overhand gives me some good symmetry when I'm pulling. So another reason why I like to wear straps. So let me know if you guys typically wear straps during your back workouts as well. I do it both ways, but if I'm going heavy and doing something like deadlifts, I definitely wear them. So these are the sets where you gotta mentally amp yourself up a little bit. Now they don't let me wear headphones while I'm doing this, and that's okay, because I've got you guys here to support me. But if you guys are wearing headphones, you're coming into that last grinder set, you know, what do you guys like to listen to? What do you guys put on that makes the difference for you? I'd be curious to know. Let me know. All right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can talk about before I do my last set here. So I think I've talked enough. So 6 reps is the goal. Let's do this. You guys tell me how my form is. If it sucks, I want to know. Might have got a little dicey on that last rep. Give a second for blood flow to return to the brain before you talk too much after deadlifts as well. We're rack it up and move on. do when you're racking up weights on deadlifts, just take them off one side, tip the bar over, and get them off a little quicker. Pro tip right there. So when we're training at BBCom, they actually hire somebody to do this for me. When I'm at a gym, I gotta do it myself. But it's good practice for some of you guys that don't rack your weight. That's half the workout right there. If I didn't lift so much weight, it wouldn't be a problem. Alright guys, almost there. We're gonna move on to close grip lat pull down. Woo. Let's go. Close grip pull down. One of the things that's a little more challenging when we're here in the gym is that you guys are always commenting how BBCom's empty. Well, it's not empty in here. There's a lot of members, so we're gonna have to, adjust how we do our workout, and that's just real life. You guys are gonna have to do that. So if lat pull downs are taken, that's fine. We're gonna move on to a different exercise. We're gonna come over here. Now there's a variation. There's a number of different things you guys can do for a chest supported row. I'm gonna use this Matrix plate loaded machine today and really try and target the inner back. So rep scheme, we're gonna go 16, 14, 12, and 10 for this one. So load it up here, first set of 16. For this, we're trying to focus on a wider grip too. Really target more of the upper inner back for this row. So when you guys are using a machine to do this, is super important. So you make sure you get the chest pad out far enough so you can get that full extension. It's a really important part of the process. The better stretch you get on the way out, the better contraction you'll get with those shoulder blades. What I want you to focus on is all the way extended, and then work on that pulling the shoulder blade together as the first thing that you do there. All right, so 16 felt pretty good. We're gonna throw a 10 on each side. So if you guys are doing this, you're gonna notice, like upper back especially after deadlifts, it's on fire right now. So rest time a little shorter, about a minute in between sets, rather than 2. 14, here we go. Still using straps. tens, to be honest with you there. Upper back traps starting to wear a little bit after the deadlifts especially. So, you know, sometimes you're gonna have to adjust your weights as you're going throughout. I expected that to be a little better than it was. I'm gonna take some weight off. Why? Because we leave our ego at the door. You guys know that. So hopefully you're making sure to like, comment, share on this video so you guys can get your chance at winning that $25 in short credit. Well, is the rep range this time. Here we go, big back. Even though my reps are going down, I'm fatiguing a little more with each set, so it's becoming a little harder. Really isolated here with my chest supported. So two different types of rows we can do. We can do chest supported and you can do non-chest supported. And they're both gonna help target the back a little differently, but definitely isolate those rhomboids, those traps a little more using something like this. So again, try to keep it to about a minute rest in between these sets. Keep the weight the same here. I'm sure it's gonna challenge me. You guys have machines like this at your gym? I'll be curious to know. It's just a plate loaded. This one's a Matrix, is the brand. Hammer Strength makes a lot of them, but they're good machines for back. I really like the plate loaded. 10 reps, here we go. When you're using a plate loaded machine and it's supporting your chest, makes it really hard to cheat. So there's our 4 sets there. We're gonna move on, see if we can get on one of those lat pull downs next. All right, it's open, let's go, come on. So we're on close grip here, and ideally try and take a little more of a neutral approach rather than your standard hand over hand. So this is kind of a cool bar. You guys might have seen these before. V bar. It's really good for whether you're doing this, trying to target more lats, or whether you're doing a row. It's an awesome tool to use. We're gonna see if it works on here. Now, fortunately, we're gonna have to use 2 handles on this guy. So some of your lat pull downs are gonna have 1 pulley, others have 2. This one has 2. So first set, 16 reps. And pay attention, guys, to how we're really squeezing the shoulder blades together here. Now it's getting hot. We're feeling pumped. It's time for that sneak attack gun show. Here we go. Still strapping up. Really want to target the back. 16 reps. of biceps working there, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. On the closer grip, you're gonna feel more biceps working, but what I want you guys to focus on is, remember, this is all about the shoulder blades. So I'm not so concerned about bringing my hand all the way down to my chin, because if I do that, I end up getting a lot of biceps activation in there. Again, not a bad thing, but I've still got a few exercises to do, so I don't want to burn out my biceps, so my back can't actually do the work that I want it to do. So that was tough. When you guys control it, come all the way up the top with a full extension, and then really try and focus on squeezing those shoulder blades together. It's hard. And the tempo, that time under tension here, super important. We're gonna keep the weight where it's at. Go for our second set here, 14. Biceps are lit up, even with the straps. Definitely giving out before my back, but we're doing our best to try and pull with the back so we can save that back and build a big one. Focus now, on this again, guys. It's about coming all the way up at the top. You see a lot of people do lat pull downs or rows when all they're using is their biceps. It's all about that shoulder blade retraction, protraction. So as I come up at the top, I'm trying to actually up, down. After that point in time, it's a lot of biceps. So, because again, it's not super important to me that I bring my hands all the way down to my chin, but more so that I'm getting my shoulder blades to squeeze together to really work the back. I'm gonna go down a little bit for our set of 12 here. Think of it like this, guys. You're trying to get through to your back, but the most convenient place anatomically is to attach the weight at your hand. So you're trying to work through your wrist joint, your elbow joint, and your shoulder joint. There's a lot of room to screw up there if you're not paying attention to what you're doing. And that's why, when you throw on too much weight, your body's gonna try and find the path of least resistance, and it ends up using muscle groups that you don't necessarily want to use. So focus on that control so you can work the muscle groups that you want to work. Now, a lot of you guys ask what I drink while I'm working out. Again, I just branched chain amino acids. I use the Dimetized BCAA Complex 50/50. Keeps me hydrated, helps stay anabolic during the workouts. A couple scoop of that. No change in weight, 10 reps. Back feels full. Take a second to flex on a Flex Friday, will you guys? Especially if you're working back. Like, comment, share, $25 in-store credit. Here we go. So we're done there. The single arm row machine that I want to use is taken, of course, right? That's okay. We've got plan B. We're going to roll over and use cables for a little different kind of row. So here, I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna grab a rope, a short rope. So there's two different types of ropes at most gyms. You got a short one and a long one. And here, I want the short rope so I can get my full range of motion in here. We're gonna have to roll over and use this one over here. And that's taken too. So again, guys, this is normal. You guys are always asking when I'm at the bodybuilding.com gym, man, that must be so nice to train in there. Nobody's in there. And that's just not real life for a lot of people. So we're just gonna improvise here. We're gonna do something a little different than what we planned on doing, and that's okay. So I'm gonna grab some handles. We're gonna do a single arm row using the handle here. So same rep range. We're gonna go 16, 14, 12, and 10. Right arm to the other arm. Still focusing on that shoulder blade. Go up a little bit. Now when you guys are doing single arm stuff, you don't need as much time in between sets because you've got one arm that's resting while you're working the other arm. So right back into it, 14 reps each side. Left side. Notice how I'm moving that shoulder blade back. Up it again. I'm not trying to twist my whole body. That's the mistake a lot of people make when they do these, is they twist their whole core. If you'll notice, core stays steady, but I'm just trying to move shoulder blade in and out so I can really target middle of the back. Great postural exercise, but also good for building that symmetry and aesthetics front to back. 12 reps, here we go. Sweating, back day and leg day are the worst, especially when you do deadlifts. Now I asked you guys when I was training legs if somebody would please send me a headband so I didn't get sweat all in my eyes. And it goes to show how much you guys care. I never got a sweatband. But that's all right, I'm gonna keep doing this for you anyways. So up and one more time, 10 reps on each arm. Here we go. good. Woo! Guys, that feels good. Not a lot of weight there. I didn't even use the straps on those because we're really trying to focus more on that contraction. So I see the machine open that we want. We got to run. Let's go. So here, if you're using a free motion machine, setting 4 is what I use. We're actually going to do a pull down, a lat pull down, wide grip, kneeling down on this one. Let's get a little mat. Same rep scheme, 16, 14, 12, 10. Notice that really still controlled. A lot of control with what we're doing here. It's not the movement to go heavy on. If you guys have one of these, you could do it like sitting on a stability ball if you wanted. You could do it kneeling down. If the arms went high enough or you were short enough, you could do it standing up. But for me, I like doing the single, just a single leg kneel here. Keep it to about 45, 60 seconds rest here. Notice how I contract the shoulder blades, guys. This isn't a biceps movement. This is all about the shoulder blades. 14. Same thing applies here as we did with the close grip lat pull down. And that said, I'm not too concerned with bringing my arms all the way in. The lat portion of the movement, which is what we're trying to target here, really happens from about here to here. So going any further isn't gonna help hit my lats anymore. So if you guys are really trying to target your lats, learn to make that connection, that mind-muscle connection, and know when you're just putting in extra range of motion for kicks or you're working secondary muscles. So next set, 12 reps, same control. Here we go. Feel a lot in the back, a lot in the lats, but you're also going to feel some in your biceps here. That's normal. Again, not strapping up on this one. The weight's not necessarily heavy enough, and because I saved my grip by using straps for my heavier movements, now I don't need them. It's fine if you want to use them, but again, whatever you can do to make that connection with your back and not let other muscle groups interfere with that is kind of the goal for today's workout. So we're gonna go here, last set, 10 reps. I'm gonna up the weight just a little bit for this one. Again, starting to feel really full through the back, guys. It's fun. That's fun when you get that kind of a workout in. Final exercise, straight arm lat pull down to finish it off. So straight arm pull down. We're gonna stay here. Just change to an easy bar for this movement. So we're actually gonna start with a set of 20 here. Higher reps, lighter weight. Really, really focusing on pulling with the back as you come down, extend the chest out. That was almost a really, really good YouTube video. So here we go. Stretching the lats at the top, focusing on contracting at the bottom. Feeling a really, really good squeeze here. Now when you do this one wrong, you're gonna feel more through your triceps, so we wanna try and keep the arms pretty straight. And again, really focus on the shoulders. What are those shoulders doing? Try and get, you know, very little elbow movement in there. Focus primarily on the back. We're gonna do 15 this time. 15 reps, low rest. Starting to feel the fatigue set in. We're gonna give it about 30 more seconds. We're gonna finish off with our final set. We're gonna go 10 here. Strain a little bit from the original workout, but it's feeling right for now. So we're going 20, 15, 10. That's how we're gonna finish the workout off. There it is, guys. The back workout that you need to do. Try that out. Good combination of middle back, outer back, upper back. Didn't work a ton of lower back other than the deadlifts. So if you guys have questions, comment below. I'll check it out. Facebook, Michael Hildebrand. Instagram, @TrainerMike1. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know if you try it. So that's it for today. I'm checking out with Flex Friday.